Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. More embarrassment for the Obama administration over Bergdahl. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Last night, the Factor reported that the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, NCIS, had filed a report on Sergeant Bergdahl's disappearance in Afghanistan almost 6 years ago, 2009. That report stated that Bergdahl collaborated with some Afghans to desert his unit and possibly to aid the enemy. Surely that NCIS report was known by President Obama before he approved the release of 5 top Taliban terrorists from Guantanamo Bay. But even worse were the public statements made at the time of Bergdahl's release.
Sergeant Bergdahl has missed birthdays and holidays and the simple moments with family and friends, which all of us take for granted. But while Bo was gone, he was never forgotten.
Sergeant Bergdahl put on the uniform of the United States voluntarily. That takes honor, and it is a mark of distinction.
He's going to be safely reunited with his family. He served the United States with honor and distinction.
Talking Points is appalled that a man who may have collaborated with the enemy in Afghanistan was erroneously defined by the White House. That's deception, because the investigation indicated criminal activity. And none of that was presented to we the people. None of it. Quite the opposite. We were told Sergeant Bergdahl was and is a man of honor. But now the military has charged him with desertion and misbehavior before the enemy, which could lead to life in prison for the sergeant. This entire Bergdahl ruse is part of the reason many, perhaps most Americans, no longer trust President Obama. If we're going to be misled to that degree on Bergdahl, what about Iran? What about the war on terror? What about the economy? Benghazi was bad enough. The White House describing the attack as inspired by an anti-Muslim video, but at least that was issued shortly after the fog of the battle. Bergdahl's situation was known for years, yet the deception was still perpetrated. Awful and unacceptable. And that's the memo. Now for the top story tonight.